it all at prices lower than Lowe's and more cheapo than the Depot. Check out our incredible savings on top brands of HVAC units. Why pay more? Shop local and save big.
It's always a good day for us when Jay and Brittany Hagy are here with Allon Planning Partners, and they always come into the show with great topics to discuss that are relevant to your life. So this morning we're combining money and football.
There we go.
That's a win-win.
It's football season again, so
things.
life is good, you know.
So if your team is winning, life is
that's
good,
right? Well, you know, Tennessee's doing okay so far. You know, if you're an Alabama fan out there, I'm sorry. Like, that's not working out really good right now. But that's why we wanted to talk today about the importance of having the right coach, because the right coach and the right game plan can matter huge to a football team, but it also can matter very big to you in your retirement.
Okay, so I want to start our conversation by letting people know this, because very often when our guests are here, we have repeat viewers on the show, so probably Brittany and Jay are familiar to you. If they're not, one thing that separates them a little bit from the pack is that you like to bring people in even early into their careers.
All stages.
All stages of life. So if you're watching and your kids maybe are in their 20s or early 30s,
get started.
Tell them about Jay and Brittany because it doesn't matter how big your portfolio
That's
is.
Right.
Y'all
That's
just want to grow it.
That's correct.
Yep, that's right. And so the importance of having the right coach, no matter what phase of life you're in, is paramount. So most folks don't realize that advisors are licensed in a number of different ways. It's not just financial advisor and everybody's licensed the same way. There are so many different types of licensing that cover different things. And so what we want to bring some attention to today is the fact about working with someone who is independent and fiduciary, two very key words. Because if someone is independent, that means they're not working for someone else or like a larger company, you know, that may be calling the plays instead of your coach, right? They may be being fed those. Your advisor could be being fed those by a company instead of, hey, this is what's best for my client.
Makes sense.
And fiduciary, which means that we're not just ethically or morally obligated to do what's in your best interest, but legally, we are licensed as fiduciaries, which means that we are legally obligated not to provide you investments and options that are suitable or just kind of okay, but we're legally obligated to provide investments that are at the fiduciary standard, which means the best option when you're looking at your overall situation.
So what Brittany said is very true. You want to make sure you have an independent and a fiduciary advisor. Let me explain with football terms why that matters. If I'm a head coach of a football team, but the other team is paying me, that's a little bit of a conflict of interest, right? If the team that I am playing is actually paying my salary and I'm calling plays for my team, well, I may or may not call the right plays at the right time, you know, depending on, because my pockets matter to me, right?
Correct.
So as a fiduciary and independent advisor only, we only get paid through our clients directly. So we're calling the plays to make sure we're all winning.
So most people who are lay people I think of a fiduciary as meaning, okay, if y'all invest my money and you does great, that helps you, it helps me. You don't want to see me lose money because it's going to hurt you too.
That's correct.
If our clients lose money, we lose money. That is our salary. That is our income. So we have our interests aligned.
What's important for people to understand is not everyone is licensed as a fiduciary in the financial services industry. And that's where you need to do your homework and ask your advisor or whoever's giving you advice right now, are you a fiduciary only, right? Because that matters when it comes to coaching, but also that you have a winning game plan. So we see the winning game plan as 5 different areas in retirement. We want to have investment management or allocation, no matter what stage of life you're in. If you're just starting to invest, right, you need to make sure that you're putting money away in the right places and allocating them to the right things, right? You also want to have an income and a tax strategy because you don't want to pay Uncle Sam too much because that's dollars out of your pocket. And then you want to make sure you have a healthcare plan because we all know that healthcare is going to continue to go up and it costs more than it ever has before. And so you have to have a plan to connect those dots, but also an estate plan, because if I no longer can handle my finances or I'm no longer here, I'm deceased or disabled, then I have to have a plan in place to care for my financial picture as well.
Time goes by always very quickly, so I have less than a minute left. When people come in and make an appointment to see you, it's not a quick one, is it?
It's not.
We set aside, for first appointment, we set aside an hour, and that is really just for folks to come and ask questions, for us to share how we're licensed. We're going to talk through that. We're going to talk about how we get paid. There's always those questions, so that we leave nothing unanswered and there's no questions questions on the table.
And some people need a bit of an education going into it because maybe this is the first time they've thought about how they're going to grow
Which
their
is
money.
why we offer these not just complimentary consultations, but we teach workshops all over Chattanooga in different locations, luncheons and libraries and community centers, offering education to help folks know what they need to be thinking about and how to plan.
Okay, so all you have to know right now is how to reach them. Their phone number is going to be there on your screen. So is the website, allonplanning.com. The phone number, 423-315-1441. I think we're going to have a winning season.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
At our showroom, you can see the latest design